Is Robinhood stock a buy right now, and should you guys invest? Well, in this video, you guys are going to find out. I'm Ben, and welcome to Motivation to Invest. We're going to dive into the price action, the business model, the founder, the valuation, and buy point for Robinhood stock. So let's not waste any time, guys, and let's dive in. So Robinhood IPO'd in July 2021, $34 per share. The stock then skyrocketed by over 102%, up to $70 per share. However, like many IPOs, the stock then corrected down massively by 42%. Now, I personally didn't invest at the IPO, and I did warn many of you guys on this channel it would be very risky because there'll be a hell of a lot of momentum behind that stock. And once the momentum goes, boom, the stock will crash. And that's exactly what happened. But it's still a great company, and this could be a potential buying opportunity after this major correction. The market cap is $34 billion. Okay, so what's the business model of Robinhood? Well, Robinhood is an online brokerage and stock trading platform with a focus on retail investors, and it was founded in 2013. So this company was really one of the pioneers in the whole free trading space. Before companies like Robinhood, you had to pay $5 to $10 every time you wanted to trade a stock. Really, that was the dark ages. And that business model has proven to be extremely popular, and Robinhood now has over 13 million users. Now, is Robinhood really free? Well, of course not. Robinhood makes their money through the controversial system of payment for order flow. So when you go to buy a stock on a platform such as Robinhood or any other free trading platform, if you're a buyer, they'll try and match you up with a seller, but usually a specific retail investor selling a specific amount of stock at that specific time is not available. So what they'll do is they'll route your order to, let's say, a big institutional investor or a big hedge fund. They'll charge a small fee of pennies on top, and then the institutional investor makes some money, and so does Robinhood. However, this business model has proven to be extremely controversial, and even the SEC has investigated and potentially may put a stop to it. So the legal officer at Robinhood stated the SEC is going to arrive at the conclusion that payment for order flow is undoubtedly an amazingly good thing for retail investors, and they're not going to ban it. So he does seem extremely confident that they're not going to ban it. And I personally don't think they will ban it because many other brokerage platforms, even Charles Schwab, have switched from their $5 fee to payment for order flow. So it's not just Robinhood, although Robinhood does get the bad brunt of a lot of this bad press. Without admitting or denying the SEC's findings, Robinhood agreed to a cease and desist order prohibiting it from violating the anti-fraud provisions of the Securities Act and requiring it to pay a $65 million civil penalty. Robinhood also agreed to retain an independent consultant to review its policies and procedures related to customer communications, payment for order flow, best execution for customer orders, and much, much more. Thus, Robinhood as a company is not short of controversy, but we can't deny the amazing growth that this company has seen. Now, the founder of this company is Vladimir Tenev, and as you can see here, he's also been a very public face of this company. When Robinhood had to suspend orders in a controversial way, when the meme stocks went crazy, then Vladimir, the CEO, actually did various interviews, even on various YouTube channels, to discuss why they did this and the reasons they need to do it. Now, I'm not going to get into this video whether it was right, whether it was wrong. I think it was definitely wrong. And what I do like to see about the CEO, he's also the founder of the company, along with Baiju, I believe that is. And he owns 6% of the company, and the other founder owns 7% of the company. So he does have skin in the game. He is invested into the company with fellow retail investors such as yourself if you are invested into Robinhood. And one crucial thing I did see, which is a good thing for Robinhood, is I saw some insider buying at these levels. So Jonathan Rubinstein invested close to $2 million in Robinhood stock with a buy price of $38 per share. Now, the stock's currently trading around $40 per share, so it's pretty close to that, and he is actually a board member, so of course he knows what's going on with Robinhood. Now, personally, I would have liked to see a larger order by Jonathan Rubinstein, but it's still great that he's actually invested into the company rather than just selling. Now, there was a few sales, but they were sales at $71 per share rather than at $38 per share where the stock is right now. Ark Invest has also been loading up on shares of Robinhood very recently. Okay, Ben, so Robinhood looks like a very interesting company despite being very controversial. What about those juicy financials? Well, let's dive right into my advanced valuation model. Revenues of 1.2 billion, so not massive at the moment considering the company. The company has been growing pretty fast though, so the last 10K report, 2020, $959 million. The company's profitable on an operating income perspective, but they do seem to be burning a lot of cash on a net profit perspective, around 2 billion I saw. Their equity is very low, their debt's very high. They are spending a lot on R&D. They have around $5 billion in cash, which is great. Revenue growth, I predicted 55% for next year and 50% for the next 2 to 5 years. So pretty optimistic given the competition in the brokerage space. So that is one major risk with this company. There's many different free trading platforms at the moment. You've got Webull and Charles Schwab, many more different brokerage platforms. So what's the fair value of Robinhood stock? Well, I get a fair value with those estimates of $35 per share, which is pretty close to where the stock IPO'd at. Now, the price of the stock at the moment is $40 per share, so it's looking to be 14% overvalued. Now, you could say that it's still not too bad considering the stock and the expected momentum behind it. And if you do really have faith in this company and the long-term vision, then maybe you would consider buying it at these levels. Now, this is not financial advice, guys. I'm just giving you the information so you guys can make it your own investing decision. Now, personally, I also like to look at private valuations. I saw a private valuation at 10 billion, which is approximately $18 per share. So if you ever got to those levels, I would load up the truck. If the valuation got cut in half to a $15 billion market cap, I would load up the truck. But at these levels, it is looking quite tasty at the moment. Another brokerage platform in the crypto space, Coinbase, is also looking interesting right now. I did a video on that I'll link to below. But before you guys run off and go and invest into Robinhood stock, there is one more risk which I need to mention, and that is the gamification controversy with Robinhood. Robinhood has been criticized as encouraging dopamine-driven trading, and this has raised suitability concerns for the SEC. There is mounting evidence that for many investors, trading on Robinhood is totally unsuitable. At the top of my unsuitability list are investors who suffer from gambling addiction. So using digital prompts, the Robinhood platform does a superb job of generating stimuli which activate the dopamine-based reward centers in its users' brains. This can be akin to giving candy to a baby, and for gambling addicts, akin to providing them with enough rope to hang themselves. Also, many investors who use the Robinhood platform seek high-risk speculative bets and trade options heavily, despite being inexperienced. According to a study by the New York Times, they found that investors using the Robinhood platform traded 88 times as many option contracts as investors using the rival Schwab platform. So there is a lot of controversy still surrounding Robinhood. Their reputation was damaged when they suspended order flow when the meme stocks went to the moon, and I think that was extremely wrong what they did. But we cannot deny the company's fantastic growth, their great product, and their great potential moving forward into the future. So I'd love to hear your thoughts, guys. Please do comment below. What do you think of Robinhood stock? Do you think this is a major game changer for the future? Ark Invest certainly does. With that being said, if you guys haven't joined the investing family yet, feel free by hitting that subscribe button, turning that notification bell on. If you did find value in this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. It helps out tremendously with the channel. And if you guys do want to access in real time exactly which stocks I'm personally buying, selling, and access my entire six-figure portfolio and join a thriving community of investors in our VIP membership group, then feel free to check out that first or second link in the description below. The first link is for our VIP investing strategy course, where you also get access to all the other features I've just mentioned, and the second is direct to our VIP group. With that being said, I hope you guys have an incredible day. I wish you luck in the markets and invest safe.